Hey guys, today we are going to discuss how to manifest your specific person fast. I realized that the reason why I was able to manifest a man that wasn't even available and that I had never met in person yet, the reason why I was able to manifest this man in my life as my partner in only 2 months and that you are not able to get an ex back, someone that you saying used to love you, the reason why it's not because I'm special, it's because I did something that you guys are not doing or struggling to do. So stay tuned until the end of this video, and if you apply what I'm telling you, you'll be able to manifest your specific person. If you need my help, please check the link down below. I do email coaching and one on one coaching, and I can help you change your mindset and manifest your person very fast. So, how to manifest your specific person and what you should stop doing right now. The first thing you need to stop right now is believing the BS that the law of attraction people are telling you, such as being in the vibration or doing the 55 by 5 technique or the 33 by 3 technique or doing the water cup technique. All those things are complete BS. You should actually stop listening to any law of attraction teachers, because law of attraction teachers will stray you away from manifesting what you want, because their teaching is that you may or may not get it. And as long as you believe that you may or may not get something, that you may deserve it or may not deserve it, that there is something above you that decides if this is for you or if you should get something better. As long as you believe all this BS, you are not going to manifest your specific person. So do yourself a favor and stop listening to law of attraction teachers. Listen only to the pure manifesting coaches. And I can give you names. I won't give it to you here in this video, but I can give you the names of the people that you should listen to and the people that you should not listen to. And the worst thing is that I know that even some pretty good manifesting coaches are using this stupid word law of attraction, which I personally can't stand anymore. So by doing this, those coaches are confusing people even more, because I notice they are mixing both things. They are mixing up law of attraction and law of assumption. And once you get to know the law of assumption, you should drop the term and you should drop all the teaching of the law of attraction. You do not attract anything, okay? You do not attract anything. You become what you want to have. When was the last time that you created a vision board to manifest the crap that you are in, for example? Right? When was the last time you created a vision board or did the water cup technique to be broke or to lose your man or woman? When was the last time you did that? I know you didn't, right? It happened without doing any stupid law of attraction techniques. And the reason why is because that's not how you manifest your desire. That's not how you manifest, period. So you didn't need to do any law of attraction technique to be in the position, in the situation that you are in now. Just the same as you do not need to do this to manifest what you want. Because you've always been manifesting, except that since you've been manifesting on autopilot, and your autopilot is not directed the right way, that's why you've been manifesting more of what you do not want than what you do want. So, according to what I read and hear on a daily basis, the number one reason why you do not have your specific person right now, it's because you are in a victim state. And I have some news for you, but it's going to help you once you get that. As long as you are in this victim state, you are not going to manifest your specific person. All right, let me repeat that. As long as you are in the victim state that you are in right now, you are not going to manifest your specific person. You know why? Because it's that victim state that made you lose them in the first place. So as long as you do not quit the state that you are in right now, you are not going to manifest that desire of yours of having your specific person. Because victim state will only manifest victimhood, stuff that you will be victim of. And right now, because you are living in that pretty shaped victim state of yours, well, you are a perfect manifester, by the way, so you are perfectly manifesting the situation that you are in right now, which is not having the person that you want to have. So do yourself a favor. As Neville Goddard said, and I have repeated that so many times, you do not manifest what you want. You manifest what you are. And right now, you don't have your specific person because you are not in a position to. Because you are in a victim state. No matter what your situation is, it could be all the way to your cultural belief. I know a lot of people in that culture are in the manifesting groups. It could be your own personal beliefs. It could be because you were mistreated by your parents. Whatever it is, you need to quit the excuse. You need to quit that victim state. The second thing that you absolutely need to do is stop thinking and believing that your specific person has a mind of their own, that they have free will, because nobody has free will. And that's one of the many reasons I told you to stop listening to law of attraction teachers. Because I've seen some of those videos where some law of attraction people start talking about attracting a specific person, and it doesn't sound good at all. And if by mistake you listen to those videos and already you are having a lot of doubts and you listen to those videos, my goodness, you will never manifest your specific person. Because those so-called teachers will tell you, well, people have free will and you're not supposed to manifest a person against their will. They are not puppets. When the thing is that we all are puppets in other people's reality. That's just a fact. People don't choose to act towards you on their own accord. They can only act towards you according to what you believe about yourself and what you believe about them. So as long as you believe that your specific person has a choice, has free will, and that they can decide whatever they want to decide, well, they are going to, because you are manifesting that. You are manifesting the fact that they have the free will to choose to be with you or not. As long as you are doing this, you are not manifesting your specific person. To show you how it works, I had made a video that I'm linking up here and I'll link it down below as well. I had made a video of how it works when I manifested my specific person, how it worked for him. 10 days after I made the decision, I fully assumed and believed that he was mine no matter what, without ever thinking about that third party, by the way. Completely blocked her out of my mind. 10 days later, he had a dream about me replacing his wife. I was in the bungalow that he was renting in Italy instead of his wife. I was laying down on his bed instead of his wife. So when you assume that a person is yours, they don't even know what's going on, but whatever's going on in their world, they assume it's something that comes from them. That's how the universe works. When you assume something about a person, whatever it is, they assume that it comes from them, because this world is very good at making the illusion that we choose, that things come from our own will. That's why people believe so much in free will, because it really looks like and feels like it's our own free will when it really isn't. So my specific person had that dream to start with, and then he had that impulsion to leave his place of vacation early. He had no clue why, but he felt that he had to leave his place of vacation early because he had that impulse to get closer to me as soon as possible. And also the fact that he was visiting some places on vacation and thinking about me and how I would like those places if I were there. And all the things that he visualized himself, that he felt, he thought, well, naturally, those things were coming from him, right? But they were really coming from me because I was manifesting him. So whatever was happening in his world that seemed to be coming from himself was actually coming from me, because it's the law, and the law is impartial. That's why when you start thinking that your SP has free will and that he can, or he or she can choose to think or not think about you, he or she can choose to like or not like you, he or she can choose to email you, text you, call you. When you give them this type of thoughts for them, that's what they think. That's what they are thinking. That's why you're not receiving that text. That's why you're not receiving that call. That's why they are not with you right now. You need to analyze and be truthful to yourself. What is the prominent state that you are in? What is the prominent thoughts that's going on in your head that are running your life? Is it that I am the master manifestor and my SP is bound to do what I want him to do? Think what I want him to think? Or is it the opposite? Do you spend more time thinking, I think I love him, but he doesn't love me as much as I love him. I think I really would like this, but I know deep down that he doesn't really want this. As long as you feel this way, and I know because I speak to you on a daily basis, I know that many of you are thinking this way. And as long as you are thinking, believing, feeling this way, well, you are going to get that, because this is your home state, basically. As Neville Goddard said, the state that you are coming back to the most often is your home state. And your home state right now It is not of someone who says, I am a freaking master manifester and I get everyone and everything that I want. No. Your home state right now is more like, I am a victim and I really, really want this person, but I know they don't really want me because if they did, they would call me, they would text me, they would reach out to me, but they don't. Do you see what you're doing? If you are doing this, this is the reason why you don't have your specific person right now. So, I'm going to tell you now what you need to do in order to change that forever and to get that specific person of yours already. I'm going to tell you something that I've done and I know works perfectly well, and I know that all the people who have done the same thing, I'm not the only one, who have done that, it worked for them. They got their specific person, whether it was an ex or somebody new. So the first thing that you need to do, very simple, but I noticed that many of you haven't done that yet. It's to make the decision. Make the decision that you are the one in control here. Because between two people, conscious manifesting works for the one who is conscious manifester. So as far as you know, in your reality, you are the conscious manifester. Therefore, you have the power. You decide what you want other people in your reality be and do. So that specific person that you want, you decide that they are yours. And as soon as you make the decision, that is done. They are yours because you made the decision. But as soon as you second guess yourself, you are destroying that decision. And that's why either you never made the decision, or maybe you have, but you started second guessing yourself before your seed has had the chance to sprout. So make the decision first and foremost, and do not second guess yourself. The God in you never second guess himself or herself. You do. It's your human self, it's your ego self that second guess themselves. So do not do that. You make the decision fully knowing that you are in control, that you are a master manifester. And once you make the decision about a desire, that desire is yours. Secondly, do not give them free will. The only free will that they have is the one that you have given them. You're giving them the free will to choose. You're giving them the free will to get a third party. You're giving them the free will not to text you. You're giving them the free will to completely ignore you. When they are doing this, you are the one creating it. You are the one doing this to yourself. When I manifested my person, I didn't do that. I didn't give him any choice because my assumption was so strong. I didn't even visualize. I assumed. My assumption was so strong. My state was so strong. My feelings were so strong. He had no choice. There was no way on earth that he was going to ignore me. And that was before we even met face to face physically. Actually, by then we had not even seen each other on the screen. So if I could do that with someone I knew only the voice of, you are telling me you can't do this with someone that used to love you, that you used to be with, that you used to sleep with? Nowhere on the freaking earth it's possible. It is possible because you are creating this. You made it possible. You manifested it because of your doubts. Because your home state is not that of a powerful manifester, is that of a victim that can only react. And as long as you are in a reacting state to whatever happens in the shadow world, you cannot control the shadow. So from now on, you need to make the decision. You need to realize and be in the state of the powerful manifester that you already are, except that you are using this power against you. You need to shift. You need to shift from a victim reacting to the shadow world to a manifester, a creator of the experience that you want to experience. And stop reacting to the shadow. You know, the word that Neville Goddard used here to describe the world, the shadow, is a very powerful word. And I know that he had to be inspired to come up with such a descriptive word, the shadow. Because what is a shadow? What is a shadow? It's nothing. It's nothing. When you see a little baby animal play with a shadow, you know they're playing with nothing, right? When you use a laser light to make your cat play, you know that your cat will never be able to grab that thing, right? Because it's a shadow. Well, you are doing exactly like that cat is doing. You are playing right now with a shadow. You are falling to the illusion of the shadow, exactly like your cat, or even if you've never had a cat, you've probably seen some cat's video, right? Of a cat playing with the shadow of a laser light. Well, you are exactly like that cat. So next time you're watching one of those videos and you see that kitty playing with the shadow of a laser light, that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing every day. You're doing exactly the same thing as this cat. So stop. Stop doing this. Stop playing with the shadow. Stop reacting to the shadow. You are not playing with the shadow of a laser light. You're the one moving the laser light. So start doing this. You just have been mistaken your whole life. I know what it is. I've been mistaken my whole life, and I'm probably older than many of you listening to this now. So I'm not trying to make you feel that I'm smarter than you. I've probably made mistakes way many more years than you, but that's why I'm here right now. I woke up and I want to help you waking up. So anyhow, I could go on and on and on with this video, but I'm going to stop here. Again, please subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Like the video, share it because many people need to hear this. And also, if you need my help for one-on-one coaching, and I have great results with my coaching, so check the link down below and I can help you manifest your desire much faster. And in the meantime, thank you for listening and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.